Danny Phantom floated silently in the abandoned warehouse, his ethereal green eyes scanning the dimly lit surroundings. He knew he wasn't alone. Suddenly, a faint rustling sound echoed through the air, alerting him to an incoming presence. The X-Men's own Kitty Pryde, also known as Shadowcat, phased through a nearby wall, her eyes narrowing as she locked onto her ghostly opponent. Without wasting a moment, Kitty lunged forward, her agility and flexibility allowing her to close the distance in an instant. Danny reacted swiftly, his ectoplasmic powers surging to life. He transformed into his ghostly form, his body taking on an ethereal glow. As Kitty's fist swung toward him, he phased through her attack, avoiding the blow entirely. Unfazed by her missed strike, Kitty shifted her tactics. She phased her entire body, rendering herself intangible and allowing Danny's retaliatory punches to pass through her harmlessly. She smirked, her confidence soaring. But Danny wasn't one to be underestimated. Danny Phantom tapped into his ghostly wail, unleashing a powerful sonic scream that reverberated through the air. The force of the sound waves disrupted Kitty's concentration, causing her to momentarily lose control of her phasing ability. Seizing the opportunity, Danny solidified his hand and struck her with a ghostly punch, sending her sprawling backward. Regaining her composure, Kitty phased through the ground, reappearing behind Danny. She attempted to deliver a surprise kick, but Danny, ever vigilant, anticipated the move. He spun around, his eyes glowing fiercely, and summoned a ghostly shield to block the attack. The impact sent shockwaves through the air, creating a small explosion of energy that rattled the surroundings. Realizing that a direct physical confrontation might not be enough, Kitty decided to use her intellect and experience. She phased through a nearby wall and reappeared on a higher platform, granting her a vantage point. From there, she began to manipulate the environment, dislodging metal crates and launching them towards Danny. Danny utilized his ghostly intangibility, effortlessly phasing through the projectiles. But Kitty wasn't finished. She phased her hand into the floor, causing a section of it to crumble beneath Danny's feet. Caught off guard, he plummeted downward, his concentration faltering for a brief moment. Seizing the opportunity, Kitty lunged forward, her hand reaching out to touch Danny. But he quickly recovered, his ectoplasmic powers surging back to full strength. He phased out of Kitty's grasp and retaliated with an energy blast that struck her with a powerful force. The impact sent her flying backward, crashing into a stack of crates, which toppled onto her. As the dust settled, Danny Phantom hovered in the air, his eyes locked on Kitty's motionless form. He cautiously approached her, ensuring she was defeated but not seriously injured. Satisfied that the fight was over, he reverted to his human form, Danny Phantom, and called for help to ensure Kitty's safety. In this intense battle, the winner emerges as Danny Phantom. Despite Kitty Pryde's impressive phasing abilities and strategic thinking, Danny's diverse array of ghostly powers, including intangibility, energy blasts, and the devastating ghostly wail, proved to be too much for her to handle. If you enjoyed this audio short story, hit that button and subscribe to Platinum Wave for more awesome content.